Right now at 10, frigid temperatures hit the region and more snow could be on the way. How outdoor workers are making sure they're prepared. And La Crosse officials discuss the future of a historic downtown building, what they're recommending. Plus, a drive-through offering something special for customers and servers. The partnership in Onalaska tonight that's embracing the community.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Emily is off tonight. We start with the weather. Get a live look downtown. The frigid cold has dominated the day. So what do the overnight hours have in store, and is a potential warm-up on the way, Greg?
Well, it depends on what you consider a warm-up, too. We are going to see temperatures in the 20s tomorrow as basically a warm front comes through, but we do have snow to come in with it. And you look outside right now, we're back in the teens and we're still there. That's the good news. Our temperatures actually are starting to rise a little bit. Unfortunately, you look at the winds, that creates a wind chill problem still. So area wide, most areas are in the teens, even upper teens, a little bit colder to the east because they haven't quite gotten the cloud cover yet, but they'll start to rise too throughout the night. Factor in the winds, unfortunately, we see below zero wind chills yet again, in case some areas have seen even 10 below. So it's still going to be cold out tonight through tomorrow morning with single-digit below temperature wind chills. But there's your system that's going to be approaching the warm front followed by the cold front and a low pressure center. That's going to bring the snow as we go throughout tomorrow. So you're going to wake up 17, and the good news is the winds will be light, so the wind chill will be gone by that point. Well, Claire, you got seeing snow coming back in the picture 10 to about noon and beyond. You see the winds turn around to the south. Similar story La Crosse. We're getting back up to 16 by the morning hour, and we'll climb all the way back up to potentially 24 by noon, increasing snow chances as we approach the noon hour too. So that's just one event of snow. We have another event this weekend, and then we got more events next weekend too. So it's an active pattern with a lot of snowfall, but we do have some milder temperatures too.
All right, a lot to break down in a few minutes then. Thanks, Greg. And with those cold temperatures, experts recommend staying inside, but for many workers, that's not possible. La Crosse Fire Department is offering reminders for those who need to brave the cold. They say watching for initial warning signs of frostbite and hypothermia is especially important.
It's easy to let ourselves ignore those symptoms, but realistically, when your body starts to shake to the point that you can't control it, when you have some tingling going on, especially your fingers, your toes, those are the places that it's going to start first.
The fire department adds that layering is key. 3 layers help you to stay warm while preventing sweat buildup. La Crosse did not open its emergency daytime warming center today. City officials had said residents were still welcome to gather at the library, though space may have been limited due to the ongoing construction. A reminder, you can always track weather on your block by downloading our First Warn Weather app. It's available at the App Store or on Google Play. 2 properties on La Crosse's Front Street are one step closer to having new owners. News 8 Now's Allison Ferget explains. Allison.
The city's Finance and Personnel Committee recommended moving forward with the sales for the Charmont and the CenturyTel building. The Weber Group currently owns both. The city has to vote on the sale because the properties are under development agreements. Tonight's vote recommends allowing that development agreement to continue under the new owners. Finance and Personnel Chair Aaron Goggin says continuing these agreements will benefit both the new owners and the city.
We want it to maintain its current status because we've just approved a kind of a vision for how we want to develop downtown, and we want that to stay in that, development plan that we're adopting.
Legislative documents indicate that Amplify Health will be purchasing the CenturyTel property. Amplify currently owns 49% of that building. Right now, it's unclear who will be buying the Charmont. The full city council will likely vote on the resolutions next Thursday. Reporting in the newsroom, Allison Ferget, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Allison. A Ladysmith teacher is accused of sending an explicit image to a student. Kayla Vavra allegedly admitted to inappropriate contact with a 15-year-old female student. Vavra and the student allegedly began talking on social media during the summer. The student told police she received an explicit image from Vavra. She faces exposing a child and intimidation charges. Sentencing day for a former Sparta wrestling coach accused of child exploitation. Brock Connolly has received a 5-year deferred prosecution agreement. That means he could be eligible for expungement after those 5 years. Connolly allegedly received and sent explicit images to a 14-year-old female wrestler. As part of the agreement, he cannot contact anyone under 18 or use social media. Workers at a Sparta protein facility have voted to authorize a strike. The local Teamsters Union says it entered a labor agreement with Foremost Farms in March, but Foremost sold that plant a month later to Actis Nutrition. The union says Actis is not honoring that labor deal. Strikes could also come at Foremost's plants in both Richland Center and Lancaster. Viroqua's mayor will not seek another term. Justin Running was first elected in 2022 and was re-elected last year against challenger Patrick Robbins. So voters will choose a new mayor in the April election. Nomination paperwork has to be submitted by January 6th. Winona State University welcomed a 66-million-year-old fossil today. But this isn't just any fossil. Nicknamed Medusa, the Edmontosaurus fossil was mummified and still has some of its skin and soft tissue. Experts say it could be one of the rarest finds in the world.
We discovered that there was skin preserved along with the bones. And skin preservation is very rare. And when you have skin preservation on a large articulated fossil like this, that's even more rare. There are only a handful of these kinds of dinosaurs in the world.
The dinosaur was found in North Dakota's Hells Creek. The region is known to have the most fossils in the world. The Toma VA Medical Center honoring 2 local Army veterans today. Army Specialist Martin Waltemath and 106-year-old First Lieutenant Leland Chenoweth are now inducted into the Hall of Heroes. The ceremony recognizes veterans who show exceptional bravery in battle or make outstanding contributions to their communities.
It's just an incredible award, an incredible recognition for what he has done, not only during his military career, but for his many civic accomplishments over his long life as well.
Community members, veterans, and their families attended the special occasion to celebrate their service to both country and community. The Onalaska Fire Department raising awareness about fire safety during this holiday season. They hosted a live fire sprinkler and Christmas tree safety demonstration. They set up mock rooms side by side to show the difference a sprinkler can make if a tree does catch fire. Fire spread much faster in the room without sprinklers compared to the room with them.
We just had 2 structure fires yesterday, one in a commercial residence, one in a home. So yeah, generally we see an uptick because you start talking about home heating, cooking, getting together for the holidays.
On average, holiday decorations are responsible for 832 house fires every year. Explore La Crosse hosting a new winter attraction this year. The Holiday Express is a 2.5-hour ride showing off the holiday attractions around La Crosse. Tonight's kickoff event featured a visit with Santa and dinner provided by Pizzeria Dolorosa.
The minute I saw it, we signed up for it. It's unique. You know, you're getting to go to the Hickson House, you're going downtown to the Rotary Lights, you're having great pizza, opportunity to see the kids, meet Santa and be with him, so that's all fun for us.
The ride costs $50 and runs tonight, December 11th and the 18th. Tonight, an Onalaska drive-thru offering something wholesome for the holiday season. Onalaska high school students put on a free community meal drive-thru. They partnered with Onalaska Education Foundation and the Onalaska United Methodist Church. Student and adult volunteers handed out and delivered some hot meals to families in need. Organizers say an event like this offers an important lesson.
There's a lot of need in our community, and so it's important for us to give back to the community that's so supportive to us.
I really enjoy volunteering and helping other people out, so I think that it's been really good and people are doing well at collaborating and everyone's working really hard.
Tonight's meals featured some fazoli's, fruit, veggies, and a cookie. Volunteers say they served over 160 people. Happening around the state, Governor Evers joined Wisconsinites for the annual lighting of the tree at the state capitol today. The 30-footer can be viewed in the rotunda, and it was named the Learning Tree on theme with Evers' 2025 Year of the Kid. Students made ornaments to decorate the tree, honoring teachers, child care providers, and other mentors.
And I can't think of a better way to wrap up the Year of the Kid and celebrate the holiday season than by giving thanks to all those on the front lines who are doing what they do best, and that's the best for our kids.
The Capitol is open to the public 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. during the week and then 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on weekends. Jordan Love showing some love to Green Bay kids this holiday season. The Packers quarterback stopped at Dick's Sporting Goods and bought some gifts for 8 kids from Better Days Mentoring. Other players, including Jaden Reed, Rasheed Walker, and Brandon McManus, helped get the kids the best items for the holidays.
It's always a great experience to be able to see their face, interact with them. I know they get a lot out of it, and hopefully can carry that forward. And hopefully all my teammates were all role models for these guys, and they can look forward to watching us on Sundays.
Each kid received $300 for sports gear and apparel. It's that time of year. News 8 Now's Joy of Sharing is back tomorrow. The annual campaign partners with local organizations to collect food, money, and toys. And those will be donated to the Hunger Task Force, Salvation Army, and Toys for Tots.
It has really been, first off, a wonderful way to restore your faith in humanity with how much the community shows up, not only for Toys for Tots, but for the Hunger Task Force, with donations for all of us. So it's been a huge blessing to us.
We'll be set up outside the Onalaska Festival Foods to take your donations starting at 6 a.m. and we'll also have live coverage in all of our shows tomorrow. Still to come, flipping seats, how a Supreme Court ruling is shaking things up for next fall's midterm elections, plus one state's fight against a social media giant, why Hawaii wants to take on TikTok.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., we're live with our Joy of Sharing event. Plus, from Aura Rings to red light therapy, the hottest wellness gifts. And when the Arctic air moves out, we'll see you at 5 a.m.
From clogged drains to new faucet installations, we've got you covered. Since 1994, we've served homeowners across the area to make sure their plumbing is done right. So call us today and see what done right looks like for your home's plumbing.
So the Medicare open enrollment is happening now through December 7th. But if your plan has been canceled, don't worry, you have till December 31st to change your plan. At Strive Medicare, we bring over 40 years of experience working with Medicare plans. Let our trusted local team guide you to the coverage you deserve.
We came to Strive Medicare and everything was taken care of.
We're conveniently located inside the Social Security building in downtown La Crosse. Call Strive Medicare today. We're here to help every step of the way.
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Fraser for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards. Buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars, and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
The quality of their products are fabulous. That's why I always get my faucets and things through them, because I know they're going to last. Everything they've ever replaced, toilets, faucets, shower heads, has lived its life to its fullest.
The Supreme Court has announced a decision that could have a big impact for next year's midterm elections. The High Court will allow Texas to use its new congressional map, which is expected to flip 5 Democratic-held seats and boost President Trump's effort to keep Republicans in control of the House. The map was previously blocked by a lower court that found the new lines were drawn based on race and likely unconstitutional. The Supreme Court issued a brief unsigned opinion granting the state's request. The court's 3 liberal justices objected. A man suspected of planting pipe bombs in D.C. is in custody. Brian Cole Jr. allegedly planted the bombs outside the night before the January 6th insurrection in 2021. They were found near the Republican and Democratic National Committee headquarters. Investigators tracked Cole's phone and purchases made to build the bomb.
The FBI had to go through the sale of every one of them to try to find commonality with an individual, along with the purchase of the pipe itself, the cap ends, the wires, the steel, and the 9-volt batteries.
The arrest was made after a nearly 5-year investigation. President Trump ordered flags at the White House to be lowered to half-staff today to honor fallen National Guard member Sarah Beckstrom. The 20-year-old Army specialist died Thanksgiving Day after being shot during an attack near a Washington, D.C. metro station. Companies cut back on job cuts last month. U.S. employers announced just over 71,000 layoffs in November, according to the outplacement firm Challenger, Gray & Christmas. That's roughly half the amount from October. But analysts say nearly 1.2 million jobs were cut so far this year, the highest amount recorded in a January through November stretch since 2020. Hawaii is taking TikTok's parent company to court, the state filing a lawsuit against ByteDance, saying TikTok was built to be addictive. The lawsuit seeks to stop TikTok's alleged deceptive practices and force new protections. The Powerball jackpot has soared to $820 million after no one matched all 6 numbers in Wednesday night's drawing. A cash option for a winning ticket will earn more than $383 million. Odds of hitting that grand prize, 1 in 292 million. Next drawing is Saturday at 10 p.m. We will have more news ahead, but first.
Yeah, definitely going to see some periods of snow Friday. We have more snow for the weekend, even more snow next week. So we'll try to time that all out and show you what the temperatures look like in between. That all coming up on your first warm weather update after the break.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, your pup isn't just boarded, they're pampered. From tail wagging daycare to cozy overnight stays, we treat every dog like our own. Safe, clean, and full of fun. Book today at booktopdog.com. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off the lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months or save up to $4,500.
Welcome to Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet. Shop our huge selection of upholstery by Ashley, Catnapper, and Best Home Furnishings. Sleep better with our selection of double-sided, hybrid, or all-foam mattresses, adjustable bases, and bedroom sets available. Set your dining room up with a new table, chairs, bar stools, or counter height available. Throw down a rug to complete any room, scatters, 5x8s, 8x10s, and more. No gimmicks, no corporate hassles. Open 7 days a week. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience, the gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Freedom is the ability to choose the path that makes you happy.
When you need a truck to get you from the job site
To the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram.
or a new Jeep from Pischke Motors.
Stop in now to get a brand new Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, or Chrysler. Whether it's for work or play, we've got the vehicle for you. We have a wide selection of every model. Nothing beats getting in the driver's seat. So stop in today. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Yeah, we're going to have a reprieve from the cold conditions, but we have opportunities for snow here coming on for tomorrow, and then there's another opportunity, a little better opportunity going for Saturday evening. Tonight's system is a cold front associated with a warm front, low pressure. It actually has multiple systems along this thing, but this is one of the first one that's going to come through, and eventually we will see that cold front swing through probably later Friday evening, setting up some colder conditions for Saturday, but it's going to provide an opportunity for some light snow. Not a big amount, but definitely some. These are our temperatures tomorrow, which is going to help with the light snowfall that create more probably wet roads than anything else, given that the hourly snow rate that falls with this is not that significant. But that's what we'll be seeing tomorrow, so generally get out and enjoy this because we may not see it again for a few days. As you wake up too, we're going to see conditions fairly still dry. We'll start seeing some of that light snow begin to approach the area here, but not really until about noon. And even then, it's still a little bit of hit and miss activity here throughout the afternoon time frame. Excuse me, this is morning time frame. And then as we get closer to morning, here is here's the line that's actually starting to set up towards Minneapolis there. Look at the temperatures at this point. We're in the teens to near 20, so definitely a difference in temperature. Of the south wind that'll be fairly light. This area of light snow will probably get closer to Eau Claire after about 9:30, maybe 10, and then we'll start seeing it west of La Crosse probably by 10. La Crosse maybe around 11 to noon. Now it's going to kind of come across the area, but it's not that significant in amount, or at least as it hourly falls. So expect just some wet roads to the afternoon. Temperatures in the 20s. Eventually this activity kind of gets across the area. By the time we get to the evening commute, most of the snowfall should be done with at this point. But the temperatures overall mid to upper 20s near 30, and that's why we'll probably see more wet roads than anything else given these temperatures and the light snow. For Friday evening, it's fairly quiet. We're going to see a little breaks in the clouds, so we'll kind of wake up probably Saturday with a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures then falling back. Here's your amounts too, and right now it's generally 1 to 2, and I think better as you go further west and north where that band kind of stays together a little bit. As it goes further east, it kind of breaks up. So don't expect much more than that. Further south and west south you go, more opportunity to see less of the amount of snow. So that's what we're looking at for that system. Saturday, it's going to be cold but quiet too. Temperatures back in the upper teens and low 20s. Remember, we should be in the low to mid 30s this time of year, but the snow should hold off for most of the day. This next event really dives south. You can see it right in the Dakotas. Dives southward. This is where you could pick up a little bit more snow, and I've gotten 3D look there. They can see where those dark blues are. That's where you probably could get close to maybe 1 inch per hour at some point. And it's going to be south of I-90 through the evening hour, and eventually after midnight it'll kind of push east. Further north you go with this system, you're not going to see a lot of snow, especially north of Eau Claire. Probably just even clear skies as you get further north. So that's what we're looking with that system, which will clear out in time for Sunday morning. The amounts on this are more on the higher side as you go further south. You can see you're starting to see 2 to 4 just south of La Crosse. You get a little bit further south, they could get more than 4 to 5. We'll have to keep an eye on this system. Travel impacts are possible, and then it's going to be a cold but dry Sunday. And next week, we got more snow on the way too, but we do have some milder temperatures. As you see, we do approach freezing Tuesday and Wednesday before that system with some snow brings our temperatures back down towards the end of the week. So still below average throughout most of the period, except maybe Tuesday.
Yep.
Well, we do have opportunities for snow, and like I said, if you got travel plans, keep an eye on Saturday evening, especially if you're heading south and west of La Crosse.
All right, a busy 8-day right
Yeah.
there. Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, the Badgers look to open up their NCAA volleyball tournament run with a victory, plus highlights from the hardwood as we get our first look at a handful of area squads. Jacob is next.
Time is running out at Howe's Diamond Jewelers in downtown La Crosse. These are the final days of the sale, with up to 80% off diamonds, gemstones, and gold jewelry. You won't see savings like this again, so come in now before it's all gone.
What if buying a car felt easy? At Maury's Auto Group, it does. With Maury's Best Price First, there's no haggling, no hassle, just upfront, honest pricing. And with Maury's team, you get guidance, not pressure. You always get more with Maury's. More help, more clarity, and more value. Visit any Maury's Auto Group dealership now through December 13th and get an instant $500 trade-in bonus on your new car purchase during our Joy of Savings event. Or go to Maury'sAuto.com and get more with Maury's.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's huge gift sale is going on now, and that means unbeatable value on unique gifts for all the originals on your list. Like 25% off these women's CGCG fashion tops, $70 off this Milwaukee 2-tool combo kit. Holiday dog toys and apparel, 25% off. Plus, large bags of Blaine's brand Cardinal Songbird food, $15.99. Rewards members pay just $12. Knock out your holiday shopping for less during our huge gift sale only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Beef dreams to be slow roasted by Arby's, tossed in hickory barbecue sauce, and sold 2 for $6. Who are you to deny dreams? Arby's, we have the meat.
I do like knowing the person that's sitting across from my desk. I've formed a lot of relationships over the years based on trust. When I see the look on a member's face when I say, yes, this loan is good, you're good to go, it makes me happy. To me, being the team you can trust is honesty. When you do a loan with me at Firefighters Credit Union, like everything we do, it's not about the car, it's about you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union. Time is running out at Howe's Diamond Jewelers in downtown La Crosse. These are the final days of the sale with up to 80% off diamonds, gemstones, and gold jewelry. You won't see savings like this again, so come in now before it's all gone.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, on a night with some bitterly cold temperatures, it was nice and warm around area gymnasiums as local basketball teams continue the early portion of their schedule. Holman playing host to West Salem in non-conference action. Viking sophomore Aspen Archer had the hot hand in the first half for the home side. Knocks down the corner three to put Holman up by 3. But a little later, a sophomore for the Panthers evens the score up at 11. Anna Whitty's try from long range is money. Then the defense for the away side making things happen. Addison Yane gets the steal, an easy layup, but the Vikes always had a response to a West Salem run. Great pass from Macy Klein to Reese Tierney, who rips the cords. Holman emerges victorious 57-49, the final. Other scores to pass along from girls action tonight. Arcadia defends home court as they down Onalaska, and Aquinas wins comfortably over Luther. And a couple road teams victorious as Blair Taylor defeats Whitehall, and Houston gets a 27-point win at Leroy Ostrander. In boys action, reigning D5 state champs Cochrane Fountain City hosting Independence Gilmanton, and that championship DNA would be on display as junior Maverick Erat pulls up from deep, splashing home the triple. Down on the other end, it's Parker Kuyak with the heads-up steal, taking this one all the way to the rack for a quick deuce. Indy Gills' Eric Rojas Lopez trying to get his team back on track. It's the difficult and one to fall. The CFC offense would be too much to handle. Sophomore Nolan Hunger adds to the lead. Pirates cruise to a 63-16 victory against the Panthers to open up their season. Let's head to Caledonia. Warriors hosting Rushford Peterson. 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Cole Thompson gets the rock on the wing and puts it in to increase that Trojan lead to 4. But don't count out the home team yet. Grant King pulls up from way beyond the arc, all nylon. A few possessions later, it's King again, this time driving inside with the pretty move, up and under, plus the foul. Then with time winding down in the half, King hits Colin Stemper in the corner, and he will drain it at the buzzer. Caledonia would survive, winning the fight by a final score of 71-64. Elsewhere in boys action, Westby gets the better of Brookwood, and Ellsworth wins a shootout over Black River Falls. And DeSoto defending home court against Viroqua, while in the battle of the Royals, Royal versus the Royals of Seneca, it's the Panthers who win by 7. Meanwhile, meeting number 211 looms between the Packers and Bears this Sunday, with the winner being perched in that top spot in the NFC North standings. Green Bay winning 16 of the last 18 regular season matchups, and Matt LaFleur is 11-1 in his career against Chicago. But none of what has happened in the past will matter on Saturday, as Green Bay is aware the Bears are bringing a formidable challenge to Titletown in just 3 days.
I think that, with them playing at a high level, obviously having a new coach and new energy and things like that in that building, I think they have more of a belief that they actually have a chance of, playing in this game. And when I say that, because, the record was something crazy, how many times they've won in a row. I think it's going to be a good game. At the end of the day, still don't like them. They don't like us, and it's going to be fun.
Keep an eye on the line of scrimmage, as the Bears are second in the NFL in rush yards per game, and the Packers allow just 98.3 on average. And Badger volleyball in round 1 of the tournament against Eastern Illinois. First set off a great dig by Christian Simon. Una Vagajic gets a great ball and disposes of it in enemy territory. Wisconsin would take set 1 25-11. Then in set 2, Bucky finding success at the service line. Charlie Fearbringer gets her second of back-to-back aces. She also had 35 assists on the night. And one of those 35 coming up right here, as off the free ball, Trinity Shad Saris is going to take off and whistle this one down. Badgers dominate in set 2, and they go on to win in a sweep. And Wisconsin will take on North Carolina tomorrow at 7. That'll do for sports. More news coming your way next.
When the food truck arrives at Our Neighbor's Place, it takes a community. Our attorneys don't just fight insurance companies, they fight hunger in Wisconsin alongside Our Neighbor's Place. Because together, we're stronger. Bygoff and Rohde, your neighbors, your injury advocates.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing? Warm up your home with carpet from Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Salem Scarperland in Coon Valley, our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
We're here at A1 Vacuum Sales and Service to tell you about the great vacuums you can get for your home today. Oh, look, it's Lance, the new owner of A1 himself.
I don't do interviews, I do vacuums. At A1 Vacuum, we care about reliable products and service, and that hasn't changed with the new ownership. Our vacuums clean deeper and are built to last. We carry vacuums from all the top brands and can service any make and model.
Stop in, see the changes to A1 Vacuum today.
At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, our warehouses are overflowing with items ready for delivery. Bedrooms, sofas, kitchen and dining, it's all in stock. On top of sale prices, if it's in our warehouse, you can take an extra $100 off items over $1,000, $200 off items over $3,000, or $300 off items over $6,000. If it's in stock, save even more. But these discounts won't last. Shop Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, voted your favorite furniture store.
Valley Fudge and Candy came about almost by accident. I wanted to be in a craft show, and I am not crafty. So my husband Steve said, well, let's make some fudge like your grandma used to make. We took it to the craft show, totally sold out, and here we are all these years later with over 45 flavors of fudge. What's better for the holidays than fudge? We have individual pieces or gift boxes. Try our holiday or everyday flavors. Stop in the store or visit us online.
From the law office to the clothing closet, our lawyers seek hope and recovery for the whole community. Bygoff and Rohde and Our Neighbor's Place, where every injury and every neighbor matters, because together we're stronger. Winning justice for Wisconsin.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
I'm excited about this one. Goldfish is launching several new snack varieties in 2026. The brand is introducing its first ever seasoned pretzels in 2 flavors, honey mustard, which I'm bound to love, and hot buffalo. Shoppers can also find new zesty ranch crackers and limited edition Toy Story cheddar crackers featuring Disney Pixar characters. The new products arrive in stores nationwide starting in January. Prices will start at $3.69. Greg's got another check of your frigid forecast right after this.
Save big on Dutch Boy paint when you shop at Menards. Durafighter Interior Paint is a paint and primer in one that provides great scrub resistance and durability. Get a gallon starting at $24.97 after $5 rebate. Pristine Interior Paint and Primer in one is Dutch Boy's best hiding and most durable paint. It delivers a smooth, elegant finish while providing maximum scuff, stain, and mark resistance. A gallon starts at $45.98 after $10 rebate.
More joy, more style, and more savings. That's what you'll find at King Furniture this holiday season. With our incredible stock of inventory, you can always find whatever you need ready for free delivery. And if it's a custom look you want, we have you covered. Shop our selection of England sofas and sectionals and choose from thousands of fabrics and leathers. Plus, when you trade in your old furniture, get a discount on new, and we'll haul away the old for free. There's no better time to shop at King Furniture.
Get sweet savings during Hy-Vee's annual holiday baking sale this Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee butter, just $2.49. 5 pounds of Hy-Vee flour, just $1.48. Powdered or brown sugar, $1.98. Hy-Vee baking chips, $2.48. Get great deals on Carnation evaporated milk, Hy-Vee cream cheese, Hy-Vee pretzels, and more. Save in-store and online Friday through Sunday during the holiday baking sale. Only at Hy-Vee.
Convenience is a big factor. We're right here in Onalaska.
We're local. You know, we've been here for a long time. We take all insurances. We service and repair many different makes and models of hearing aids. Even if you didn't get your hearing aids with us, we'd be happy to take a look at them.
If your hearing aid is still under warranty, we can do some warranty work for you there.
You know, just walk in. You know, you don't have to have an appointment. I'm happy to help if I can.
Our family is helping your family. Better Hearing Center, Onalaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
So the Medicare open enrollment is happening now through December 7th. But if your plan has been canceled, don't worry, you have till December 31st to change your plan. At Strive Medicare, we bring over 40 years of experience working with Medicare plans. Let our trusted local team guide you to the coverage you deserve.
We came to Strive Medicare and everything was taken care of.
We're conveniently located inside the Social Security building in downtown La Crosse. Call Strive Medicare today. We're here to help every step of the way.
All right, tomorrow we're definitely going to see milder conditions. We'll have temperatures back into the mid to upper 20s. It does come with some light snow. Given the temperatures and the light snow that's going to fall, you'll probably see some slick, more wet road conditions and snow covered. If you have travel plans, probably Saturday evening, especially further south and west, you go across. Could be some snow covered roads, given a little bit more snowfall and then cold for Sunday. Back to frigid conditions. Of course, you know, the Bears are playing, so you remember the fridge.
Of course.
Yeah, you can bring that back in there.
All right, and a reminder, Joy of Sharing starting tomorrow at 6 a.m. at the Onalaska Festival of Foods. We'll see you then.